One of the most basic types of knot is the overhand knot. An overhand knot simply takes the working end, place it over the standing end, pass a loop, and that is an overhand knot. You can use it as a stopper knot. Simply pull it in. It's often used this way to tie off the end of a rope to keep it from fraying, as you can see I've done here. You can also use it to stop a section of cord between two different knots, which I'll demonstrate here in just a minute. You can also do a double overhand, which you just go one, and then a second one. You pull it, and you can see it creates a little bit different looking knot, a little bit thicker. That's a double overhand knot. You can also do a triple overhand knot. So triple overhand knot, 1, 2, 3. Pull it tight. Use tie off. Adds a little bit extra weight to the end of a line, so you can actually go ahead and have it hang, or you can go ahead and use it to kind of tie off and throw the knot if you need to. Just gives a little bit extra weight to the end of the knot. Alright, so that's the basic of the overhand. Using the overhand, you can actually tie a square knot. So you right over left, make an overhand knot, and then left over right. You don't want to go ahead and go over right over left again, because that creates a granny knot. What you want to create here is a square knot. So right over left, left over right, and that creates a square knot, nice and tight. Pull it. There forms a nice little loop with a square knot. The square knot is often used to tie down the ends of a tarp for a tent. To tie down the ends of a tent, it's also called a reef knot. You use it, used to be used, and currently is used in sailing to tie the or to reef the sail. You can use it to bundle packages. It's a very useful knot. Unfortunately, oftentimes it's overused. So aside from tying down a tarp or tying packages together in a survival situation, you really wouldn't want to use it for much other than that. But it is a good all-purpose knot when it comes to any of those. You can also use a square knot. So go ahead and make a loop over a section of the standing, and then tie a square knot in the end, so right over left, left over right, and it creates a simple noose. Useful for making snares, or if you need to have a length of rope that you can go ahead and use to tighten down over a post or over a load of any kind. So that is a simple one. Again, simple noose is just create a loop, which was discussed before. Inside your loop, or at the edge of your loop, you create a square knot of right over left, left over right. Now let's say that you want to have a noose that contains two different ends, or two different lengths. So we're going to go ahead and create a standing, or a knot on the standing end. So just an overhand knot. And then we're going to go ahead and create a little bit more space here toward the end. Do another overhand knot. So now that we have these two, what we're going to do is we're going to create our loop. Right over left, left over right, and we've created our noose. Now remember that we talked about the overhand knot being a stopper knot, and here's where you're going to see where that's actually efficient. So we're going to connect here, and then we're limited on the sides that we have on our return. As it tries to go past this knot, it will stop it here, and we'll stop it here. So allowing you to have a set width for your noose.